This video, I'm going to go over some different hands where these were euchres, just to kind of maybe help people understand the good ways to go about them. I just think they're good things to study as well in euchre. I passed the left-hand opponent orders, put my spade out because I want to hold clubs till later since I know I will be getting the lead back. Partner takes the spade. I slough off the ace of clubs thinking that they will probably trump to keep Lisa from picking up the trick. And that puts me in third seat. So either I'd have to trump. Basically, in hopes that they would trump and I could take the last two, even if they don't trump. Because I can put the right on the left and the ace would carry any other suit. So the key to that one was really getting, the end of play after we took a trick. This one, I have two trump, but they're low. He calls it up. She does. Take the first trick with the king of spades is fortunate because generally speaking, a king won't take a trick. It doesn't seem like the aces are very, very often on Euchre 3D. Partner's thinking what they should do. To me, it's obvious you should overturn because you would almost assume that the person sitting there with no clubs out yet would probably have a club. I guess Sweetly throw a club too, but he's voiding clubs. I forgot to unpause it. She goes over with ace too. So that's two tricks. My thought process here is he's probably going to trump this anyways. So I save two trump, maybe I'll get lucky and he'll only have one trump left after trumping this trick. Because there's a trump this trick or let her have it. So he has to trump it. So if he only has two trump left and one offsuit, then we got the euchre. That's why I laid off there. Stuck that one. He does trumpet. He plays the right, which pulls the left. I put the nine out. And at the end, I have the last remaining trump red, which complete the euchre. That was because I basically laid off at the right time. On this hand, if you have both jacks and nothing to go with them for certain, and a black card comes up like this, and you're in first seat passing, you can always go in the next suit. Need the 10 to make the queen a boss, hopefully, which I do. It actually is promoted up. But then mouse leads a jack right back out, which kind of ruins the bull boss there. Put my king out here, but they can't take it, so we get our one trick we needed. Then the two jacks carry the day, so this one isn't too difficult. You got two jacks that can take two tricks. Do you want to say something here? People many times would, this would be a hand where you would not want to call next because the idea by next is that if the jacks are in your opponent's hands, they're more likely to be in your partner's hand. But I have one jack and one jack was not the kitty, so you would not go next on this hand. It wouldn't be any more likely to make it unless you want to go on right plus two diamonds. He might have diamonds for two reasons. Number one, it's a boss card they would have to trump to take, and number two, I have the queen behind it. I hope was it the king would fall to it. Now, even though they have two tricks right off the top, here I feel like I have to trump. And I play the queen hoping it's a boss, but they've run out of trump cards. Take the last two tricks there. They must have called on two trump that time, which isn't bad, right? Plus one. That's a normal standard call. Here I'm just sloughing off the 9 of clubs over the diamond because I have a diamond doubled in. So if the king falls, that queen would become a boss card, and I didn't have 2 boss cards. Which I duck this here. Well, I have to. I don't have any trump left. My partner actually is the hero of the day here. When I take the last trick on that one, they would have had it, so they pretty much did it by themselves. They ordered this here's a how to pick that up anyway. I have 3 aces and 2 trump, even though I don't have the right. If this was the right power, that would even be a loner level call. They get one. Hope is that nobody trumps this one. I laid out my trump to strip any trump out of the partner and to get one out of Mouse's hand, hoping that that would be enough to carry the day. Because I mean, it is unusual to go on right +1. They have one more trump. And then I have the ace at the end to get a euchre there on the 3 aces. 2 trump hand. That'd have been a good hand for me to call. This here's a good hand because you can literally pass everything because you have 3 jacks, especially 2 blackjacks. So they call black. You have a very good chance of muting. That's why this is a stick to dealer hand. She had to call something, so she just chose to call black. Which should have been here. All I need is one trick out of my partner. They don't get that one. My queen is a boss card, however. So I take a trick. The trump, hoping to pull out all the remaining trump. So the queen boss walks, and it does. It's always important to remember your boss cards. And diamonds here. My partner takes it with the king, so I don't have to use my ace. Take that trick. Then I put the jack out here, which he takes, but he has the 9 of clubs and no one trumps in. So the 10 actually takes it, which is pretty pitiful. But the ace would have taken it either. So we actually had an extra card in that hand. I didn't leave trump here because I just wanted to promote that king, which I do. Here it looks it's good in there. And put the 9 out just because the ace might be good. I don't think he has the right. The partner takes an easy trick there. They lead the right to take a second trick. And then they have an offsuit ace. So that was all the partner having the cards out in the hand. So kudos to Cheryl on that one. I don't have much look by the looks of it here either. My king is not promoted, so I have 2 boss cards though. You either have to trump it or let me have it. That's the beauty of a boss card. Take that one. Lead my offsuit. Cheryl has one there. She has 2. So once again, Cheryl did most of the heavy lifting on that one. So this is all the euchres out of a set of probably about 3 or 4 nights that I did. I had the jack of spades, but I'm kind of wanting my partner to get a few. Throw the king, hoping they can't take it. Partner grabs this one, so that I have the last one. All right, I have left ace here. Again, try to promote the queen. I think that works a lot. Really worked that time because my partner had the had it in hand. But that was actually pretty easy because our partner had the right. I had the left ace. I have 2 aces here. That's probably what helps me if I because I can't remember all of these. I lead ace because they'd have to trump it to take it. And partner has 1 trump left, and so we get the euchre. This thing, boss cards and aces, which is a boss card basically, are good because they force either they have to let you have it or they have to trump it. And that queen's a boss card, so throw away the other queen. Take this one, force them to trump once again. And we got him. Although we had it before that. Yeah, this one is just because I have a handword calling in that suit anyway. And there's our Euchre right there because our partner had left. That was one of the earlier ones. And I'm kind of playing with them a little bit by not taking it right away. And there's another one. You see this a few times, Jack +1. This would be a spades call if we come back around, so it's easily to pass something like that when you're in first seat. Picks it up, I lead a spade. Too bad my partner couldn't jump on that once. That makes it even harder. I was kind of thinking, should I lead that right or lead another spade? Partner has the left. I could have taken that one, but just held it to the last. Do a few more here. Realistically, I don't have anything for clubs. I have this ace of hearts, which does make it, so I lead. Actually, I have my doubleton there. Forces out the right out of the partner. So realistically, she should make it. There is a higher trump card there. A lot of these are game enders if you're actually paying attention too. Surprising turn of events. Someone must have ducked with the king. We have our euchre now. I have the guaranteed trick here no matter how she plays it. She probably there. Well, my partner to the left too. Need some help from my partner, which I think this would be handy to have a good chance to take. So he took one. I got one in the bag. This is actually in my favor. Because if she had the left ace, well, if she had left ace, she would have got one of them. I would go spades. I think my partner must have did most heavy left-hander. I try to take with the ace because I can lead the king back again, which can force him to trump. Allows me to throw trump out there to get one, although my partner had the last two. So that was a one where we really had a good handle on it. Cheryl comes out with the right. I could have took that, so I get rid of my diamond, so I'll short suit myself. Take this one and put another king out there, so she has to have another trump to stop us. Holding them boss cards and playing that right really makes a huge difference. But there's a lot of ways for like playing boss cards, trying to get the end play, work with your partner, really how you euchre opponents. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Have a great day.